Another question that I hear Christians ask atheists all the time is, why do you as an atheist trust science or trust in scientists? Instead of the Word of God, aren't our positions both based on trust? What makes yours true and mine not? This is such a weird question to ask. It's such weird phrasing. No, I as an atheist don't trust in science. I hold scientific explanations to the exact same standard of proof that I hold all explanations to, including religious explanations. The difference is scientific explanations have evidence to back them up. Religious explanations do not. To trust in science is to miss the entire point of science altogether. To assert that atheists trust in science is the same thing as to say that I trust someone who tells me it's raining when we're both standing outside in the rain. The way I determine if it's raining is not by trusting this guy who walks up to me and tells me it's raining. The way I determine if it's raining or not is I'll look up and say, oh, yes, it is raining. The evidence backs up your claim, so therefore I have reason to believe that your claim is true. The same thing goes if he says it's not raining. If he says it's not raining, but I'm getting poured on by rain, then I would say the evidence does not back up your claim, so I don't believe you. It has nothing to do with whether or not I trust this guy. He could be the most dishonest person in the world, but if the evidence backs up his claim, then I have reason to believe his claim is true. This is how science works. It's not based on trust. When a scientist makes an observation and he tests this observation and the evidence backs up that this observation or this phenomenon is true, then it doesn't matter if the scientist is trustworthy. When I do research, I don't look to see whether or not the scientist is trustworthy or not. I look up to see if the evidence backs up his claim. That's the main thing. Science is a tool that I use to match the reality the reality that I perceive with the outside reality. It's not a philosophy like religion, so trust has absolutely nothing to do with it. To say that atheists trust science is just complete bullshit. It's the manipulation of words to make it sound like, oh, science and religion, they're two sides of the same coin. You trust in science, I just happen to trust in religion. No, science is a tool, it's a method. Religion is a philosophy. Religion is a philosophy. I'll go a step further. Religion is a philosophy which has no evidence to back up its claims. Science does. So whether or not I trust the scientists or science in general has nothing to do with whether or not I believe a claim to be true or false. So this claim that atheists trust science is completely wrong from the very start, and it's complete bullshit.